Introduction. Point A. Characteristic of an effective language teacher, or EFL. The characteristics of an effective teacher might be different for each learner. Although there are several different factors, some are common. In one of the related studies, for example, Cheng 2006 pp 435 to 436 explains that effective teachers tend to 1. Remain in their post for longer periods of time. 2. Spend more time on teaching and curricular planning. And 3. Be enthusiastic to teach. 4. Be sensitive towards their students' needs. 5. Be tolerant towards their students' mistakes and errors. 6. Work with problem students for longer periods of time. And 7. Participate in and contribute to the learning experience of the students. According to Brush, an effective teacher should 1. Be able to organize, explain, and clarify instruction. 2. Be knowledgeable in target language. 3. Raise and sustain interest and motivation among students. 4. Be fair to students by showing neither favoritism or prejudice. And the last, be constantly available for students. Point B. Significance of the study. The importance of studying since the quality of teaching is an important factor in promoting effective learning. It will be greatly useful if teachers know exactly what their students perceive as the true characteristics of an effective teacher. There is clear need for investigation of younger learners in middle and high school level. Point C. Research questions. The question involves research such as the characteristics of effective teachers or characteristics that are good for students, as well as identifying which ones are better and more effective in learning.
2. Method. In order to find out how foreign language learners perceive the qualities of an effective foreign language teacher, since 1999 inventory was applied. It consisted of a total number of 30 items in 3 different sections. There were 10 items in each section. The first section of the inventory dealt with the personal qualities of teachers, the second one with the professional qualities, and the third one with the pedagogical qualities. All the items in each section were rated on a 4-point scale: 1, not important; 2, important; 3, very important; 4, it is a must. Since the participants' proficiency was inadequate for answering the inventory items in English, it was translated into Turkish, the native language of the researchers. Afterwards, quick translation was completed in order to guarantee that there was no change in the meaning of the translated inventory. The original inventory was reliable since combined alpha coefficients alpha 87/30 items. Then, by the aid of this inventory, the collected data proved reliable. Setting. The inventory was delivered to the 6th grade students at Sainisi Fikan Bayraktar Secondary School and Turgut Reis Secondary School in Kanakkal, Turkey, in November 2014. It was also delivered to the 12th grade students at İskilip Anatolian High School in Çorum and Biga Ataturk Anatolian High School in Kanakkal in November 2014. All the participants were Turkish EFL learners. Participants. A total number of 100 students agreed to answer the statements in the inventory. There were 47 male and 53 female participants in total, and their age ranged from 12 to 18. Table 1 presents the data regarding the participants of the study. Data collection. The participants were all informed about the aims of the present study, and those students who agreed to participate were delivered a hard copy of the questionnaire. Before answering the questions, they were also informed about the number of questions in the inventory and the approximate duration of the answer. The inventory was delivered during a regular school day with the aid of their English teachers, EFL. Limitation of study. Since the study involved a limited number of participants, the results may not be generalized. In addition, the study collected all the data only by means of written inventory. Data analysis. The data collected through the questionnaire was entered into computer through SPSS Statistical Package for Social Science version 22. The data was analyzed by descriptive statistics, correlation, and independent sample t-test.
Materi ketiga, findings atau temuan. Berikut ini adalah hasil angket siswa yang menggambarkan sifat-sifat efektif guru sesuai dengan pertanyaan penelitian. Pertanyaan penelitian pertama, which characteristic do the 6 grades regard to be the most important ones in the identification of an effective teacher? Atau arti dalam bahasa Indonesianya, karakteristik manakah yang dianggap paling penting oleh siswa kelas 6 dalam mengidentifikasi guru yang efektif? Skor utama terkait karakteristik guru efektif yang diperoleh dari jawaban siswa kelas 6 disajikan pada tabel 2 yang tertera di samping. Menurut tabel, nilai tertinggi melekat pada karakteristik uses technology, teaches both formal and informal English, has correct pronunciation, manage the class effectively, dan friendly. Sedangkan nilai terendah melekat pada karakteristik uses plays or game, talks rather than listen, native speaker of English, has lived in a foreign country, and strict. Pertanyaan penelitian kedua, which characteristic do the 12 grades regard to be the most important ones in the identification of an effective teacher? Atau dalam artinya, karakteristik manakah yang dianggap paling penting oleh kelas 12 dalam mengidentifikasi guru yang efektif? Skor terkait karakteristik guru efektif yang diperoleh dari jawaban siswa kelas 12 disajikan pada tabel 3 yang tertera di samping. Menurut tabel, nilai tertinggi melekat pada karakteristik makes student feel relaxed, manage class effectively, uses pair and group work, fair, and has correct pronunciation. Sedangkan nilai terendah melekat pada karakteristik has lived in a foreign country, takes attendance, a native speaker of English, gives homework, and strict. Pertanyaan penelitian ketiga, which characteristics are commonly regarded to be the most important ones in the identification of an effective teacher? Atau dalam artinya, karakteristik mana yang umumnya dianggap paling penting dalam mengidentifikasi seorang guru yang efektif? Skor terkait karakteristik guru efektif yang diperoleh dari jawaban seluruh peserta disajikan pada tabel 4 yang tertera di samping. Menurut tabel, nilai tertinggi melekat pada karakteristik correct pronunciation, friendly, effective class management, enthusiastic, and uses technology. Sedangkan nilai terendah melekat pada karakteristik creative, talks rather than listen, native speaker of English, has lived in a foreign country, and strict. Pertanyaan penelitian keempat. Does the perception of an effective teacher differ with reference to classes? Atau apakah persepsi guru yang efektif berbeda dengan yang mengacu pada kelas? Untuk menjawab pertanyaan penelitian keempat, kami atau penulis jurnal ini membandingkan jawaban peserta dari dua kelas yang berbeda melalui tes sampel independen. Tabel 5 menyajikan hasil dari uji sampel independen seperti yang tertera di samping. Meskipun statistik deskriptif menyoroti perbedaan yang berkaitan dengan item individual dalam jawaban kelas 6 dan kelas 12 seperti yang ditunjukkan pada tabel 5. Hasil uji T sampel independen atas nilai rata-rata tidak menunjukkan perbedaan yang signifikan secara statistik antara siswa kelas 6 dengan min 2,92 dan standar nilai .41 dan persepsi siswa kelas 12 dengan min 2,85 sementara nilai standarnya adalah 39 tentang karakteristik guru yang efektif dengan T98 sama dengan 87 dengan P lebih besar dari .05. Pertanyaan penelitian kelima. Is there a gender difference in the perception of an effective teacher? Atau apakah ada perbedaan gender dalam persepsi guru yang efektif? Untuk menjawab pertanyaan penelitian kelima, kami atau penulis jurnal membandingkan skor peserta di dua kelas yang berbeda melalui uji T sampel independen. Tabel 5 menyajikan hasil uji T sampel independen yang saat ini. Untuk menjawab pertanyaan penelitian kelima, uji T sampel independen dilakukan terhadap nilai rata-rata peserta perempuan dan laki-laki. Tabel 6 menyajikan hasil uji T sampel independen seperti yang tertera di samping. Sebagaimana dirinci pada tabel 6, hasil uji T sampel independen tidak menunjukkan perbedaan yang signifikan secara statistik antara peserta perempuan dengan min 2,93 dan nilai standar .42 dengan peserta laki-laki yang minus 2,85 sementara nilai standar .38. Perspektif tentang karakteristik guru yang efektif yaitu T dalam kurun 98 sama dengan 1,01 dengan P lebih besar dari 0,05.
Students expect more exposure to the target language in correct way. Therefore, EFL teachers should be careful about their pronunciation with a specific emphasis on their fossilize pronunciation errors. Avoiding such errors will enable EFL learners to have fast exposure to correct English language, which will result in more productive language skill on long-term basis. In this study, Thompson 2008 support the importance of the teacher personal qualities by stating that an effective teacher blends well both teaching skill with a good character traits. In the same line of thought, Brose 1996, Sisovan and Sadeghi 2009, and Thompson 2008 highlight the importance of an effective teacher personal traits. In addition to these studies, Clark and Walsh and Jane 2002 and 2006 also highlight to the importance of creating a positive relationship with students as an essential quality of effective teacher. Teachers should also consider the variation of the English language. The results indicate that students have the ambition to familiarize themselves not only with formal English but also with informal language. Therefore, in order to meet their students' expectations, teachers may benefit from authentic materials in classroom. The result of present study indicate that students don't wish their teacher to be strict in the classroom. This is an expectation parallel to the humanistic approaches. In case of establishing closer contact with students by avoiding strictness and harshness, teachers might develop better relation with their students, and this will result in their students' higher performance. By considering all over-mentioned the findings and discussion, it is possible to conclude the following characteristics of an effective EFL teacher. Thus, an effective EFL teacher should master good or excellent English pronunciation. He or she will provide his students with a friendly classroom atmosphere, have a good classroom management skill, be enthusiastic and passionate, and integrate technology and visual materials into his pedagogical aid.